day trading or swing trading, which is really best for you? In this video, I'm going to be explaining which one is best for you. I got a random DM of a guy on my Instagram who was asking me which one he should become, and then he is also a 9-to-5 guy. And then that came to my mind that some of you that right now that you're intermediate stage of your Forex journey, you might also have the same problem. So that's why I said I'm going to be making this video for you guys. Before you end this video, you should already know the one that is best for you. And if you are new to this channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button. If you're not, make sure you like this video so that it can best be recommended to other people. Let's get to it. Since you are still here, that means you are so interested in this video. Let me start explaining what each one of them is. First, day trading. Day trading is the act of placing trade within a day and getting your short-term profit. It can be from about 20 pips up on to 50 pips as the case may be within that same day. You must make sure that you open that day, that trade in that same session, and also close it out in that same day, in that whole period. That's the act of day trading. Whereas swing trading is a slight opposite of that. It allows you to place trade not to get profits in the short term, but looking at in the long term. So swing trading looks getting about 100 pips, 200 pips, 300 pips as the case may be in a couple of days. So some swing traders get to hold trade from 2 days, 3 days, even within a week, and then they get to use a higher time frame. These are just the two different of these. So any of this one can actually fit into your daily lifestyle, depend on your lifestyle. If you're a day jobber, you now know the one to probably selecting, or if you are a student, you know the one to select at this point already. And then if you are a full-time trader, you should also know the one that you should be tilting towards. Not just that, there are so many other personalities. If your personality fits in any of this one, regardless of what job you do, you just stick to it. Let's say, for example, you are a day trader, if your personality suits day trading, don't try to start forcing yourself to start doing swing trading, else you might lose a chunk of money, and vice versa is the other case. At the end of this video, I'm going to be revealing to you guys the type of trader that I am, whether I'm a day trader or a swing trader, and I'm going to share with you right now the advantages and disadvantages of day trading and swing trading so that you can best choose the one that fits your own personality or that fits your own daily lifestyle. The advantages of day trading: 1, potential for quick profit. Just as the explanation implies, day trading allows you to place trade that same day, cash some few pips, make your profit, and then you cut and you leave. In that case, you can make quick profits in no time, unlike other type of trading that you allow you to hold on for a very longer time. So day trading is just cash your money sharp, and then you're out of the market. 2, overnight risk. There's no overnight risk in that you get to close your trade in that session. Say for example, you are trading during London session, you get to close your trade even before London session ends. Sometimes before New York session ends, you already close out your trade and you already realize your profit or your loss at that day, and then you don't have to be waiting over till the next day for you to know what the market might really bring. The third point is liquidity. During day trading, most times in London session and New York session, there's usually high liquidity. You get to place your trade in that liquidity, you get to take profit, and then you close out the market in time. Unlike keeping your trade the next day, and then market might be sluggish during Asian session or Tokyo session. But during day trading, you trade with the big boys. When I mean big boys, the big banks where there's a lot of money inflow in the financial market. The fourth point is independence. As a day trader, you have your own decision over your time, how much you spend day trading. Like you can trade from 6 a.m. London time till about maybe 1 p.m. It's all your time. You distinguish, and unlike a day jobber, you're not doing like a 9-to-5 where your boss have to determine your own time. But as a day jobber, you have time independence. You can say, okay, I'm going to be trading London session, or I want to be trading New York session, and then you stick to that. Any of the movement that come, any of your strategy that was able to catch any move at that time, you just trade it and then you call it a day. There's pretty much a lot of freedom, independence trading as a day trader. Let's move to the disadvantages of day trading. Number 1 clear disadvantage is high stress level. Since you are trading every now and then, you're always clicking buy and sell, buy and sell. When the market is really moving with high frequency, then you should be facing a lot of stress in that you're always looking at your screen, you're always monitoring your stop, whether your stop loss is closed, you're doing trade management at each level, and you're also checking whether your take profit is about to be hit. So it requires a lot of time that you consume in front of your laptop or your phone. Point number 2, financial risk. Since you're always in the market all the time and you're always watching your screen, you might be tempted to trade a number of trades, and you know the more number of trade you place, the more you stand a chance of losing. There's always a financial risk as a day trader. If you're not so well disciplined, you might keep placing more trades, more and more trades. You know what more and more trade mean? That might result to a lot of financial risk on your end. The third point is time intensive. Day trading requires a lot of time on your screen, so that will make it really difficult for you to balance it out with other commitments that you might have. So if you're probably running other side businesses and you are day trading, or maybe you're a 9-to-5 person and you're also day trading, that may really be very difficult for you to balance those two things out. The fourth point is frequent commissions. As a day trader, you get to place high number of trades every day. Like the time that you get in on a trade and you exit, you get to pay a commission for each of these, for those brokers that charge commissions and spread. Lenient broker that I found out of recent charges $4 per a standard lot. So imagine you are using 100 standard lot size. That will make sense to you. It might not make a lot of sense if you are placing 0.01 on your small $100 account or $10 account, but imagine you put all the commissions together while trading a $1 million account. Then these commissions will make a lot of crazy sense to you. So that's one of the disadvantages of being a day trader. Now let's head to the advantages and disadvantages of being a swing trader. Number one solid point about advantages of swing trading is reduced stress. With swing trading, the stress is very minimal because you don't have to be on your PC all the time. You just have to occasionally just monitor, and you could even set a timer on TradingView to constantly remind you from time to time. Since you're looking at a higher time frame, let's say you're judging your entries off of 1 hour, 4 hours, then you get to check 4-hour interval. Sometimes you can check the next day, as a matter of fact. And then the second point is part-time opportunity. The opportunity doesn't just come every 15 minutes, just as you see that on day trade. It comes once in a while. You can always get to do some other thing whilst you are still trading. You're not always just fixated on your computer screen looking for a buy and sell signal all the time. Some swing traders right now watching me, they're already smiling. Probably choose the right one. Yeah, that's one of the advantages. The third point is less emotional pressure. Since they place less trade, there is no so much emotional pressure on them to be controlling so much position. They place less trade, less emotion. The more trade you place, the more emotion you attach to a particular trade. You don't want to be ta all the time. They just place one trade and then they go back and they come to watch at interval. It's a very stress-free lifestyle for these guys. And the fourth point is diversification. Since they have enough time to relax after placing trade, they can get to take on more trading opportunity. They can even trade other multiple accounts since they don't always watch one account at a particular time. That will allow them to take in more investors. They have more time to monitor their trade and even to take on other new projects that they might have. For example, if you're a day jobber, you might actually be doing your day job and still be trading whilst you are away from your PC. Or if you accept investors while trading a 50K account, which is your personal account, you could also be taking $1 million from other person since you don't monitor all of them exact same time as opposed to a day trader. Disadvantages of swing trading, number one, is lower profit. Since you get to close your trade in a couple of days time, you don't get to even know your realized profit or realized loss until a couple of days time. That's one of the big disadvantages of swing trading, as you have already thought. The second disadvantage of swing trading is overnight risk. Since you place your trade maybe today and then you have to allow it to sleep over the next day, you don't know what would happen. There might be news released during Asian session, there might be news released during New York session, or even some crazy NFP, but you still have to leave it to the next week over the weekend, right? There might be some risk that you wouldn't have known. Just good strategy should be able to factor in all these risks. To me, the rule of thumb is if fundamentals back up my technical analysis, I'm still right at the end of the day. So that's how I'll just look at it. But then it brings some risk in as time goes on. Since you are not closing your trade that same day while you are asleep, any unprecedented spike might just happen. I might take your stop loss and then start moving in desired direction. That can really be very painful. Then the third point why swing trading is a disadvantage is the high cost or swap fee. Since you are leaving your trade from day to day, you get to be charged swap fee. There's what called swap short or swap long. Some brokers most of the time they get to charge you for keeping your trades over the next day. But there's a hack to this one though. If you're a Muslim, you can select an Islamic account, but then usually there's a swap fee. Swap fee is a fee that you're being charged for keeping your trades to the next day, either on a long or on a short. There are some times that you even get to be paid. If it's a swap short, if it's positive, you get to be paid. While if it's negative, you get to pay. Most of the time you actually get to pay. These are the disadvantages and the advantages of both swing trading and day trading. Remember, I promised you guys that I'm going to be telling you the one I actually do as a trader. And before I do that, please kindly smash the subscribe button and hit the like button right now. I'm actually a day trader, just as some of you have already guessed. Now, why did I choose to become a day trader? I chose to become a day trader because that actually aligned with my personality. I'm a full-time trader, and at the time I was learning how to trade, starting out as a day trader because I never had any job. I started learning how to trade because I just wanted to make money, and then that's just the only thing I was doing at the time. And then I learned and I focused on it squarely, so that's the reason why I'm a day trader. It best fits my personality. I trade almost all the time. That allowed me to take on more multiple accounts, and then it also gives me time freedom. I can decide to travel, I can decide to flip accounts, I can decide to place many trades in a day. In fact, there was even a video that I did placing 100 trades in a day. That's because I'm a day trader. That allowed me to do that. If I was a swing trader, I wouldn't have been able to do all of that. These are the type of trading that are available, and I'm sure at the end of this video you already know which one of them you should choose. Please do not be biased and follow me because I'm a day trader and you want to become a day trader. Choose the one that best suits your personality. That's usually the rule of thumb. All right, so next time I'm gonna see you guys, make sure you keep the fire peeping. Watch the next video that will be popping up soon. Bye guys.